What up, LabTalk? What up with it? In the building. What up, everybody? This is E-DuBB. This is LabTalk. I'm sitting here with entrepreneur, a U.S. military veteran, an activist. The list goes on and on. VT, UTMOS, Pharaoh, VT Pharaoh. Welcome to LabTalk, brother.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Man, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time, catch up with you, man, and put my audience in tune with you, and hopefully we can grow together.
Oh, we will.
So, first off, give the people a little bit of background on you. Where you from?
Oh, well, from Racine, Wisconsin, born and raised. Been around a little bit, but always come back home. Been here for the longest. But yeah, I was born and raised in Racine.
Hey, Racine had that effect on people, man. People always end up back at this one. No matter what, how great you go become, you come back to the crib.
That's true.
So, give the people a little bit of rundown on you. What you start messing with first? What you was doing music? You was like, give the people a little bit of rundown on you. What you about? What you into?
So how this started, it was music. I was rapping. Really not even rapping. Started at a very young age. When I was about 10, I was writing raps. I don't know if y'all know who Asai Dio is. He from here, Archie, but he started the team UTMOS that I'm a part of.
Oh, okay.
So as kids, we used to just play around, write raps, you know. And my brother used to do the same thing. It was more so like at home, we'll every now and then write some BS raps.
What's your brother name?
His name Turtle.
Okay.
That's what everybody know him as, Turtle. I ain't gonna throw his name out there, but Turtle, he from here too. But
okay.
And I say what really made the difference was in middle school. Like I said, my guy Asai Dio, he would always put together groups. Like he was destined for music since he was a child.
He was doing that in middle school?
Yeah.
So the UTMOS came about in middle school? The most?
Well, no, UTMOS came about later, but us doing our thing, you know, because we was in a program together. We was always best friends.
Oh, okay.
So we would just go home and write raps. You know, that was the thing. And then in middle school, he was starting to put together groups because he was making beats on the keyboard back then. And I just always was a part of the groups. I wasn't really doing too much of rapping.
Yeah.
And then in high school, my guy C-Will, Cortez Wilson, shouts out. We started a duo, which became a trio with my guy Phil Fall. We just fill up notebooks. And then I went to the military right after high school, like right after. And I deployed right after I got done with training. I met my business partner, Marcus Hart, who owns Transform U, Transform U Media.
What's that about? What's Transform U?
Transform U, it is a media company, but they also deal in mental health, managing mental health, dealing with PTSD, things of that nature.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So when we were overseas, one day we just kicking it, you know, we off a mission. And he's showing me these beats and this music he's doing. And I'm like, bro, when we get up out of here, we got to do something.
Yeah.
He's like, we can do it now. I made this here. We just started making music. We made a whole album overseas. I was like 19 years old. We performed it, soul albums. Like,
what was the name of the group and the album?
The album was called The Introduction. It was called The Introduction. It was our introduction to music, like for real, mine at least. And that's when I went by VT. He went by DJ Street Boy. But now he's known as DJ Potential. But it was called The Introduction. We was performing it in Iraq and Kuwait, you know, just going crazy with it. But so then when I came back, me and my cousins, we had a group called Fresh Click. Just something we was messing around with. We always wanted to rap and whatnot. And shortly after that, now my first artist, Young Whip.
When y'all was doing that, was y'all recording music or y'all was just rapping? Like
no, we was recording music. He had the interface and everything over there. And there's you know, we were stationed in Kuwait, but we worked in Iraq. So it was a whole bunch of tents. The base we was on was getting ready to be torn down in a couple of months. It's a whole bunch of empty tents. We just set up shop in the tents and we'd go in there and record. And it was a club on base, a real club on base, had the stage and everything.
Hey, at least y'all using that ingenuity the military is supposed to be teaching you.
Right. Exactly. That's what we was doing, making use of it. We off missions, we bored. So
that's dope, man.
We was recording the music, making it happen. I got back home. I met Whip. Well, not met Whip. I linked back up with Young Whip. If y'all don't know who that is, y'all gonna find out real soon. But he's from here too. He played me some music, and I was like, I make music too. Let's jam. And then one day, he had a show this guy Jerome, he had a show in Milwaukee. Yeah. He was like, I got an opportunity to do a show, but like, I don't want to call dude. I don't want to this, and that. So he was like, would you do it for me? I was like, yeah, I got you. I took the phone. I called fam, set it up. And after the conversation, he was like, you ever thought about managing? I was like, no, not really. Why? He was like, the way you talked is how managers talk. Like, the way you set that up.
It was the game and the, you know what I'm saying? Presenting people to others, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he was like, let me show you some things, put you on something. If you like it, come back jam with me. So he sent me some emails and I checked it out and I'm like, man, I could do this myself. Like, I was really, I did kind of undercut him with that, but I just took off with it. So I started managing Whip. His team, Cash Click, started managing them.
I just did an interview with PSD Bink with
yeah,
he told me
shouts out Bink.
You managing him too, huh?
Yep. I manage him and Young Swagger. That's more so like just a love type of thing. You know, I help them out with whatever I can. Exactly. Since Sandbox days. Then I do have artists like on my actual company. But yeah, I manage Bink. That's my dude.
Speaking of the company, shout out the company. Give the people the background and the info.
Modern Day Pharaoh Entertainment. Now, if you're looking for it as Modern Day Pharaoh Services, my DBA is entertainment because I do more than just music. You know, we do business too. Like I actually incorporate businesses and do business support, help them set up.
Okay, so if people trying to start up a company or need an LLC or something, they just hit you up, you'll get them situated.
Yep.
Okay.
I like to focus on like the disadvantaged person or the person who, you know, maybe not silver spoon or don't have a lot of money or whatever, just, you know.
Talking about as far as starting up the businesses or are you like focus on like nonprofit or?
Oh, no, anything. Just I like to help people who don't have all the resources and maybe not have help or the money, you know. Yeah. The little guy. Okay. I look out for the little guy.
Man, that's dope, man. Man, that's a blessing, man, for the people that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all listening, man, get in touch with them if you got dreams of doing something. So you started managing people. You still doing music at that time?
No, I stopped.
Once I stopped doing the music. So we did fast forward so far in the story. First of all, you started doing music in middle school. What inspired you to start even doing that? You just...
Well, how it happened? Okay, so my brother, I think he always wanted to be a rapper. He was like big on Hot Boys and No Limit and whatnot. Yeah. But Aside Dio, who owns UTMOS, we was in this program called the Racing Youth Leadership Academy. Every summer we'd go and do what we call the oratorical contest. You stand up at the Golden Rondelle and perform a poem. Yeah. So we always had poems to pick from, but Dio, he was like already there. Yeah. So he used to write his own poems. So one day we going through his notebook, he's showing me, he used to always draw the ninjas from Mortal Kombat and he flipping through some pages. And I'm like, what's that? You write music? Cause I'm reading it.
So he just talented all across the board. He's drawing and everything.
Man, he do everything. So he was like, no, I was writing my own oratorical poem. He was like, but yeah, I'll be rapping and whatnot too. He was like, go home and write some stuff. I'm gonna write some stuff. Like we didn't ever actually click back on the music, but I went home and wrote something. And me and my brother, we used to write like wrote like just 5 or 6. It wasn't like we was kids rapping, but it started then.
That's dope though.
Yeah, and then so I stopped rapping probably like 2009 or so. My daughter was born in 2008. Yeah. I just started managing full time.
Reality and have time to be really. That's how that goes though. Sometimes, man. Sometimes you know it's a reason for everything. So.
Well, I wouldn't even say that was the reason. It's just it coincided. Like, you know, it's just something about that time. Yeah. But we made me and Whip made a couple of songs, and then we hooked up with this team RCD. We made a compilation album. I made a mixtape, and that was all over. Yeah, that was all over that year. And the mixtape
just been VT all along, huh?
Yeah.
So if they look it up, they could just find you Google.
VT UTMOS, VT Johnson, or VT Pharaoh.
Okay.
But VT. If you just go look up VT Pharaoh on all platforms, you'll find it.
Yeah. Okay. That's dope, man. So you fast forward, you quit rapping, you start managing. When did you get into doing business? Like, was that always an interest of yours?
Yeah, most definitely. But I say I really, really got into the business like 2014 or so. I made a business plan, and it had nothing to do with music actually, but you know, I just incorporated
a business plan writing class or like a business.
No. I went to college.
You just did it okay. So after college, you did this?
Well, it was during. Okay. I'm a 4-time dropout. School never been my thing. Like, I'm not, you know, stupid by any means, but it's just something about sitting there listening to this person. Like, I ain't even interested in the way you talk, and I feel like whatever you saying, like, just I can get this down in a day. Like we got to come every day or every week. You know, college is like, nah.
I ain't got time for this.
Yeah. But so pretty much, I just made a business plan and I figured out like, hey, I can incorporate this music stuff into it. So, and then me already being in music and already knowing all these people, like I had a nice client base to choose from. Like I had a market already, so to speak. So I just started. I mean, I still do it sometimes today. Like I was like, hey, you want this knowledge? You want this? Like, come on, I'll do it for free. Like, just let me show you that I can do it.
You ain't ever think of like doing those seminars and nothing like that?
Yeah.
Kind of educational stuff?
Yeah, me and Whip talk about that all the time. He gonna set me up with a TED Talk.
Yeah.
Well, he gonna set me up with the format, and then I'm gonna go out and look. But I actually just downloaded this thing, 100 different places to speak.
Okay.
So, but I'm working on a book right now. Whip, he always pushed me to do those type of things, but we're putting together like a manual, so to speak, and then I'm gonna run with it after that.
That's gonna be the book?
Yep.
Okay.
Shouts out Whip. He just published his first book called The Love Gamble just this week.
How can the people get in touch with him and look him up and see who
on Facebook is Molly Don't Shoot Him, but his name is Young Whip, YOUNGWHIP on all platforms.
Okay.
Young Whip. I'm gonna be putting out a lot of stuff for my artists. You know, I really do the promotions, but I'm gonna start promoting a lot more.
That's what we're here for today, though. Speaking of the artists, what else you got going on the label, like the label side?
Ooh, a lot actually right now. This is our breakout year. So I just actually turned the company into an actual label, you know, registered it the right way. So Young Whip, he has an EP coming out. We just switched the name today. It's already in the streams and everything, but Young Whip got a four track EPK, and the EPK is about all the businesses in our network. Okay. So this song is progressive type stuff. It's no drugs, sex, music, nothing. It's a message and it's clean. So we got that coming from Whip, and he also got a single called Ray Charles. That's just a regular schmegular though. That's gonna give you the feel of what he really got going on.
That should be refreshing, man.
Then I got artist Cappuccino. It's a female. Cappuccino. Okay. She has a single coming called K9, which is actually written by Young Whip.
Where is she based out of?
She based in Milwaukee. She was here for a while. Mm-hmm. I just took her up like maybe a month ago. So we just just finished her royalties and everything.
Put everybody in front of the LabTalk camera, man, and we get it together.
Oh, that's what I was. Yeah.
For sure.
So then my artist Drastic, he's not signed to the label. I just manage him. But Drastic, he just released an album with his brother. They have a Milwaukee hip hop duo called Bev Boys. They just released the album called Free Rhyming. We actually just had the album release party on Thursday.
Yeah, that was one of my questions I was going to ask you about, because I saw a lot of promotion of that Bev Boys. I was going to ask you, what was that about?
Yeah. So my artist Drastic, of course, him and his brother Bev Boys, they released their second album, Free Rhyming. We did it on the Kinetic PE Mix Show. Beautiful 13 hot ass tracks. Mm-hmm. And then Drastic, he also got a few other things. He working on the album that's coming out. That's not going to be on the label, but I'm managing him. So
as far as the label and the artist, you doing all the distribution on your own, or like how do you?
No, it's a little bit different. So my label is going through Maverick Global Distribution. If you haven't heard of that, Will Chill Reinhardt, shouts out, big bro. Got to get him here too. Will Chill Reinhardt. He is a partner with Just Jay at Hype Magazine. We call him the Midwest plug to the industry. He's out in Madison, but him and his partners, they started a distribution company. So I'm releasing all my stuff through them. You know, that's the team. But that's dope, man. We can do self-distribution, but I figured out how much work it is. So we, TuneCore, CD Baby, it's a lot of work, bro. Mm-hmm. To like actually get it out properly to all 100 plus.
That's what they specialize in doing. That's all they do. What's the name of that again?
Maverick Global Distribution.
Okay, and then you say they out of Madison?
Will Chill is out of Madison.
Oh, okay.
He got a partner, Just Jay Wilkerson, if y'all know who that is, from Hype Magazine. I believe she down in Atlanta. Okay. And then it's one other lady. I'm not familiar with her. She's like more of an executive type person, but I just know the people who do music and be out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if the people paying attention, man. If they start hitting them up, then you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my job. So yeah, man.
Y'all better, because they making it happen. Maverick Global making it happen. Fastest growing distribution platform right now.
All right. So yeah, man, that roster sound pretty strong. Who else you got on there?
Then I got a DJ on the roster, Milwaukee DJ Faith. And again, he's not signed, it's just a management type of thing, but he is a part of Blackout Entertainment with KB Burrell and them. Shouts out. But we just working on pretty much getting together and accomplishing goals, getting projects out there. That's what me and DJ Faith working on. Like, you know, he got dreams, I got dreams. We always link and go back and forth. And also, he's a part of the hip hop fraternity too. I don't know if y'all heard about HHF. He's part of HHF Milwaukee.
No, what that's about?
So the hip hop fraternity is it's a fraternity of, you know, not an actual fraternity, it's men and women, but it's executives, artists, authors, people all across the industry coming together, sharing resources, knowledge, skills, working together. And it was started by Pimp and Ken. You know, Ken Ivy.
Yeah.
Started by Pimp and Ken, Ice-T.
Shout out Pimp and Ken, man.
Yeah, shouts out Pimp and Ken.
Shouts out Big Brother.
Hell yeah. They just had the HHF Awards, the King of Diamonds, a couple weeks ago. But so pretty much he started this group to get all of these, you know, people in the arts, entertainment, and it's a community based too. You know, it's not just about music, it's about forward progression. I like to throw that out there a lot. And we, you know, within our chapters, we self-contained, we just work to get our music out there, our message out there, companies out there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's dope, man. So what got you on that type of time? Like,
oh, with HHF, so I was managing for, I don't know if y'all ever heard of the Green Empire, GGE, Green Gang Empire. CEO, the leader of that group, I was managing him and managing for the whole team, but him mostly. So he hit me one day and was like, hey, you ever heard of HHF? I'm like, nah. He was like, hey, Joe Day a part of it. Shouts out Joe Day. He was like, Joe Day a part of it. Like, they got some heavy hitters.
I'm trying to tap in with Joe Day too, man.
Oh, I'm gonna get him here. And he was just basically telling me like, hey, they moving. And that's what I like to see. Like, if you in the field. Yeah. So he was like, come talk to DJ 16. He the CEO. Shouts out DJ 16. And he was like, if you like it, jam with him. And the day of, we met up at the beach, and I had the kids with me, so I kept thinking in my head, like, he probably thinking I ain't paying attention or whatever, because I'm looking like I don't take my eyes off my. And you know when somebody talking to you, kind of like, I
can hear you, man.
Yeah. So, but then I just started showing up to his events, seeing how he move, and he in the field for real. Like, he go to everything, he be everywhere. Like, it don't matter what. Like, he make sure he show up.
So
I was like, I'm in, I'm down, and that was 2021. HHF started in 2020. This was summer of 2021. So I just started linking, showing up to the meetings, showing up to events, and it just became what it was. You know, started traveling with him, just doing stuff. We were working.
Yeah, that's an organic relationship, man. That's dope, man. And it's always, I like to see that, man. You know, us being able to collaborate for a greater good, like a greater cause. Like, so, I mean, that's pretty much, you know, I just wanted to get in touch with you, man, and see what you was working on. And see, you know what I'm saying, how LabTalk can help you get to a bigger audience or whatever, or, you know what I'm saying? Or you can get me to a bigger audience, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm moving with it. So, you know, everybody you named on the team, man, if you want me to sit down with the team, we could do it. Like, so, is there anything that you would like want to leave the people with, like any type of words of wisdom for an aspiring artist, business person, or maybe something for that they should look out coming from you, or whatever? The floor is yours.
I'm gonna leave y'all with a quick word. I used to say this after every event we had, like get everybody together, and I used to say this: if you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. If you got the talent, the skill, the want, the anything, just start doing something. Just start doing it. Period. Period. You start doing it no matter where you think you at. If you think you got the right stuff, just start doing it. It's going to work. It's going to happen. It's going to save you. If you don't, that's going to destroy you right there just by not doing anything. But and then just modern day Pharaoh services, modern day Pharaoh entertainment. Be on the lookout. That's all platforms. VT Pharaoh on all platforms. PHARAOH, spelled phonetically the right way. That's it, man. Just tap in with me, tap in with my team. Shouts out everybody. Shouts out UTMOS. Shouts out Worldwide Collaboration, Trill Will, Chris Cheney. Shouts out HHF Milwaukee. Everybody, man. Everybody. Man, hope I ain't forget nobody, man. I hate that. Oh, shouts out Guns Down Productions. Shouts out everybody. It'd take all day if I was gonna do that.
No, it's all good, man.
And thank you again for having me, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. LabTalk signing off.
LabTalk, it's the vibe.